this involves the Montgomery County Board of Developmental Disabilities. And today, News Center 7's John Bedell found the organization is also getting rid of 60 jobs.
I honestly was beside myself. I couldn't believe it. And I said, how is this going to be communicated to my child?
Debbie Robertson is the mother of a special needs adult son.
Adam was born with a congenital heart defect that affects 1 in 10,000 babies. And all of the health issues and learning issues and cognitive disability issues actually stem from that original heart issue.
Adam used Montgomery County's Board of Developmental Disabilities recreation program and their mental health services, but both programs are now going away. The same counselor he's been seeing since his dad, Nick DeSalvo, died in 2019 is one of the 62 people who learned she's losing her job as a part of the cuts.
That mental health service became our lifeline, not just his, but mine as well.
The board CEO called having to make the cuts devastating.
Knowing the impact on the families and those that we serve and support and our community, it's heart-wrenching.
I asked Dr. Pamela Combs why the cuts were needed.
It's because as our costs continue to increase, as costs do, our allocations and our funding has not increased with the same degree proportionally.
I also asked what she'd say to the thousands of families impacted by the moves.
That we are so sorry for the cuts, that we did not anticipate the need to reduce our budget by so much going into 2025.
Families like Debbie's.
And you are taking much needed services from one of our most vulnerable populations. I don't understand it.
John Bedell, News Center 7.
It's already made some cuts. The rest are going to happen by the end of the year. The CEO told News Center 7 it hopes other community partners will help provide some services it's eliminating. It is also seeing the Southview Center. It also is selling the Southview Center in Dayton, and it is moving to its other building in the Clayton area.
It's fall, but ODOT crews are already working to make sure our roads are ready for winter. News Center 7 watch task crews inspected all the trucks that they will use to clear our roads of snow this winter. It said it will be proactive with thousands of gallons of brine to pre-treat roads to prevent icy conditions. But it also wants to make sure its employees are safe. So far this year, cars have hit nearly 70 crews.
Give us that space, help move over, slow down, and be able to let us do our job. That would be incredibly helpful. We would like to see no more crews hit.
Last year, more than 20 plows got hit across the state. Shriners Children Ohio says it's got its largest donation ever this week. It's coming from the family of late philanthropist Robert John Jersich and his wife Martha. They donated more than $11 million to the organization.
New at 11 special honors for a family tonight after flames destroyed their house. An ember from a sparking air conditioning unit landed on the roof of the Lewis family's house in July. The Lewis family said this was about making sure that they got help from Red Cross. They said the Red Cross did wonderful things for them.
If you didn't have the Red Cross, where do you think you would be right now?
Well, first off, they're the reason we woke up from the fire. Because, like I said, we were all asleep. It was 3 a.m. And I didn't know it at the time, but they were the ones that installed the fire alarm that was in our house.
Tonight, the Red Cross recognized the Lewis family and the New Lebanon and Farmersville fire departments.
Storm Center 7 Chief Meteorologist Austin Chaney joins us now. It's not like a real heavy rain.
Not a heavy rain.
No, just a little bit of some sprinkles.
Yeah.
No cracking.
But could you imagine how dry we would be if we didn't have the remnants of Helene, if we didn't have all the rain from that system come through?
Yeah, and again, depending on where you live, some folks got more than others, but still, you're saying we're on track to be what could be the second driest October on
record. I mean, just tied with an October from the Dust Bowl.
Yeah.
So we'll take any bit of rain that we can get out there. Right now, just a couple sprinkles on live Doppler 7 radar. Also very warm with temperatures in the mid-60s in some cases. Look at Dayton, 66 degrees. Normally for high temperatures this time of year, we only get to about 64. So it's very mild out there this evening. As we send live Doppler 7 radar into motion, it's not much, but it's something. A couple sprinkles working on through Wayne County in Indiana, also Preble County here, getting into Montgomery County, a little closer to Brookville. And then Coldwater and Salina may cash in on a sprinkle, but this is not going to be even enough to get the roads wet, so certainly no big rain out there this evening. We expand the view. We have a cold front. Normally cold fronts bring us some showers, right? Not this one. This will be what we call a weatherless cold front as it comes on through tomorrow with No chance for showers, just a few clouds and some colder air. All right, let's take you live outside right now in Xenia. A quiet night there. We do expect it to stay that way as we go through tonight. For everybody getting on the bus tomorrow morning, it's not quite as chilly tomorrow morning. Only a low temperature of about 59 degrees, and then mild as the kids get off the bus tomorrow afternoon with high temperatures there in the mid-70s. You will notice some more clouds as the day goes on, but again, I don't think you need the rain gear with our chances really, really low tomorrow. Let's check it out on Futurecast. The rest of tonight, the clouds and the sprinkles associated with tonight's system, they get out of here by tomorrow morning. It's a sunny start to the day. And then as we get into, say, about mid-afternoon, that's when some clouds could work in from the northwest with that cold front. But aside from a stray sprinkle again tomorrow, I think tomorrow's forecast is a dry one. The breeze is going to be picking up. Once it shifts to out of the northwest tomorrow afternoon, that starts to drag in that cooler air. But you see some gusts, 20, 25, maybe as high as 30 miles per hour as we go throughout the evening hours. And then tomorrow night, that ushers in a much colder air mass. This is going to be somewhat of a shock to the system because temperature is always relative. So Thursday morning, we wake up to mid and upper 30s compared to the mid-70s that we top out tomorrow afternoon. And that'll be cold for us. And then after we get chilly with that front, we have the temperature roller coaster effect that kind of kicks in. 62 degrees for a high temperature on Thursday. Some of us may struggle to get above 60 if you live north of I-70. We warm it up again on Friday and then cooler again into the weekend. Here's my Storm Center 7-day forecast. So tomorrow's cold front doesn't bring much of a rain chance, but the system on Friday could give us about a 30% chance of some pop-up showers. Again, nothing heavy, but at least something that we could look for if you want some rain. And then into the weekend, we are cooling off again. How about a 59-degree day on Sunday?
He's a coach, and police said he opened fire at a youth football game. Tonight, the reason he said he pulled the trigger.